Suburban educated middle class, Anthony Bourdain opened a window onto society's fraying edges, a subterranean view of criminality, junkies, violence, and depression. His early novels captured this debauchery and depravity, the restlessness of his waking mind. Here the sanitized reader is exposed to life's raw and socially suppressed corners, veiled behind his psychological conflict. Bourdain's characters, like him, are far removed from any conventional notion of health. Addicts, drifters, people ridden with delusion and chaos. These novels remain the clearest expression of the world that he inhabited. Many writers descend into the underworld, but unlike Bourdain, their fiction doesn't quite emerge as an active participation in its reality. On television, however, you see Bourdain in a different light. There he plays the showman, a runaround cowboy travelling the world to revel in distant cultures and cuisines. His world bursts with vitality, and the shows are a joy to watch. Yet just behind that performance, a quieter current of sadness was always at work. His writing and interviews carried an unmistakable melancholy, a voice that reminded us of the darkness that was never fully absent in him. But this is no meditation on despair. The point is the timeless power of truth. Bourdain never used fiction as a mask. He practiced authenticity as his philosophy, an art that is harder to master than it looks. Authenticity is easy to describe, harder to realize. Our lives are governed by unconscious forces that push us to chase productivity and achievement. This traces back to the old Protestant work ethic, the belief that salvation or significance can only be found through work. Even without religion, its demand remains productivity until death, reinforced by the gadgets and technologies that surround us. We would rather be special than at peace. Our need to create exceptionalness ensures we rarely ever rest or savor the moment. But this is where Bourdain's philosophy becomes liberating. He insisted that meaning wasn't found only in achievement, but in life's trivialities and joyful accidents. The beer at 3 a.m., the aimless walk, the conversation with a stranger you'll never see again. Life is not about being the most exceptional. It is fascination, tragedy, joy, and everything between those things. This was the Bourdainian Odyssey, and it awaits anyone who's prepared to meet it head on.